I supposed to say good things or honest things? For me, I think the best thing about him, he's a pretty patient guy. He's had to work with me in partnership for 18 years, and that's taken a lot of patience. So when I first met this young guy, he wanted to coach some baseball, and he came from a sports background, and he was here at Rose Festival surrounded by roses and surrounded by some intense sometimes and powerful women.
I think one of my favorite moments with Jeff was 2012 festival, and I'd never seen a picture of Jeff with the court. And so I was like, Jeff, come on, get in the picture. We want to get a picture of you with the girls. And so we had one blown up and framed and gave it to him. And I think he was just really happy about the picture because he realized he had never taken a picture with the court.
The first time Jeff showed me that he could lose his patience was when I, as the events director, came to him and said, we're going to adjust the sales target for our waterfront activities down. And he's like, I have 2 more weeks of great sales time. You are not going to adjust that goal. He loves setting goals, and he loves trying to reach them. So, for a festival that relies on sponsorship, that relies on donations, those sorts of goals are so important.
The saying, squeezing blood out of a turnip, I think Jeff has been really good in being able to do that, is finding money, getting people to come to the table and be sponsored, and utilizing relationships and building relationships with people that have been able to help the festival.
Jeff is really good about forming those relationships and partnerships, so he kind of gets you to work for him in a lot of ways, but that's a good thing. He does a really good job of setting his tone and vision of what he's trying to do. Then he goes out and forms the cohorts to get them to follow him to make things go. And that's really what he does well. And that's why the festival's been successful under him.
Jeff and I have been friends since I came to the festival. And that's 20 some odd years at this point. We didn't always agree, which, if we did, there's no joy in always agreeing with everybody. But he always listened to my concerns. He valued my opinion. Definitely not an arrogant guy. I think he is very humble. I think he has led from a place of utilizing the strengths of people around him.
I will absolutely miss having Jeff to rub brains against, to rub our brains together, to bounce our ideas off.
Jeff, you're going to be missed. You did a fantastic job leading this organization for a lot of years. You leave some really big shoes to fill, and he really made the Rose Festival better.
When Jeff first moved into the big office, there was a huge rose portrait behind the desk. And I remember him looking at it saying, does that have to stay? Because that was so not Jeff. But today, Jeff has embraced all of that. And even if he didn't want to admit it, I think he would have to say that the Rose Festival brand, everything soft about it and everything passionate about it is a part of his heart, and it will be for the rest of his life.